Welcome back to Sacred Therapy, guys. Y'all don't mind my hood. My bun is looking crazy. Ran a whole bunch of errands today. But yeah, welcome back to Sacred Therapy. I'm as AZ. You are new here. We do this as a way to tap into creators, source, spirit, our guides, guardians, and ancestors, and our angels, okay? And I got a special one for you guys today, okay? I don't really know, but I've been being called to do it. We're gonna make this a love letter. Alright? We're gonna make this a love letter between the divine counterparts. Alright? So if you are not on the counterpart journey, perhaps this reading is not for you. But if you feel like you have a meant for match, an energy that you have always been seeking, okay? And you felt, you know, something seeking you too, you know what I'm saying? It popped up. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you are here. Not everyone has a counterpart. I do believe that everybody has a soulmate, though probably multiple soulmates. And soulmates and divine counterparts is very different. All right. There's plenty of videos on YouTube discussing the differences between soulmates and twin flames. I am not going to dabble into all of that. We ain't got that much time, okay? It is already, I don't even know what time it is. I'm scared to swipe on my, okay, I couldn't do it. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I told y'all I'll be getting these nudges, and it's night. It's late. I came in here preparing for my little night gardening session so I can go and take myself to dreamland, and was watching because even though I do this and I do tarot, you feel me, I feel an interesting connection with the princess and the frog. Okay, that's an interesting connection, especially when it comes to like shadow man. Like sometimes I need to like have an outsider tap into what I'm going through so I know, you know what I'm saying? And it's not exactly for confirmation, but it is, yeah, it's for confirmation. It's for confirmation. So I'm like, it be feeling kind of validating though, you know what I'm saying? But, and not in the seeking validation, but I guess, I mean, hey, if they can tap in and tell you what's true, then you can, you know what I'm saying, tap in and know what's true too. So I am also on this counterpart journey. I'm not sure what's gonna come up, but I'm gonna get us some signs. Okay, this could be their sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Uranus, all of it, right? If you do not know what a birth chart is, you can visit cafeastrology.com or astrologycafe.com. I mixed up their website. It's a website I looked up in like 2009, and they still going strong. I don't know who built that joint, but it is going hard out here in these streets, okay? Y'all might recognize that y'all are a little higher up. My phone was about to die, so I got y'all on a little supercharger. So hopefully by the time I get done recording this, I can watch it, check the audio, and make sure that I'm not being all drowned out. Okay, let's get y'all some signs. All right, and we gonna change the little view just a little bit so y'all can see this shuffle, because I like that when it be just flying out of there for you guys. Yeah, Your counterpart wants you to know that they are healing. Oh, spirit, an elixir of life. Oh, they getting an elixir of life, spirit. Oh, 37 could be significant. Significant age could be your age right now. The sign of Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. So your Mars may be in Aries, their Mars may be in Aries. And Mars rules energy. So an elixir of life is healing that energy. Them or you may also like geraniums. Okay. Y'all see this elixir of life on here. I'm gonna try to keep my little big fingers. Again, if you are just catching these readings and you notice these little marks on my knuckles, these is not fight marks, okay? Although, listen, I'm too old to be fighting these people anymore. Okay, we ain't doing that. This is actually from scrubbing my bathtub out, all right? Messed up a couple of my knuckles scrubbing my bathtub out. But you know, healing. Healing these boo-boos. So these are scabs from me scrubbing out my tub. So them or you want you to know that they are doing a cleanse. They are healing. They are working on, oh, spirit, they healing their life. I feel like somebody wants you to know that they are healing for you. For them, but for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, spirit. You are a part of their healing. A key part of their healing. Spirit. 36 could also be significant. We have Gemini, and they are grateful for you. A pink rose could be very significant. They could be wanting to offer you a friendship. We got pink, saying pink. Pink is a mix of purity, of life, of like genuine, pure, like child love. That's what I mean by the counterparts. Is they built different, okay? And they want me to bring this message to you, and I think it's very important because y'all can see how I show up with this. I don't care, I don't know, I don't care, and I don't give a shirt, okay? For some of you, your counterpart has been in the 3D world, very maybe 3D focused, very much in survival mode, okay? Very much, okay? Long amount of time spent in survival mode. So their initial knee-jerk reaction to maybe y'all's connection, to, you know, learning who you are, to meeting you, was probably like, I don't know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then they went through like, I don't care no more, spirit. Stop sending me all these signs and synchronicities. This is crazy. To like that anger, like, I don't give no more. These is phases, okay? These is a part of the separation phases, all right? They were designed to make sure you was solid. You're not going to lose yourself in this connection, in this divine connection, because you can't. You cannot. They're grateful for you. If you do not know what month Geminis are born in, your search engine is your friend, okay? And Aries too. So Aries is April, Gemini is June. There is some pieces of March that is Aries, and some pieces of, what's that? May. That's Gemini. That's right. That's right. Just randomly thought about my uncle. So an uncle could be significant. A positive role model that is a positive masculine role model is very significant. Okay. In their healing journey. Yes. So divine, we're going to just divine counterparts, okay? Take what resonates. We're not going to get caught up in feminine and masculine and all of that, okay? We having a soul-to-soul love letter here, okay? So this is a little bit different. I might try to bring things down in the 3D, but we're going to see how it works, all right? This going to be the first love letter that's just been the whole entire reading. They're grateful for all of your being. Yes, with this Gemini on the card, for both sides, the shadow and the light. Because ain't nobody else ever seen them or understood them or felt them in that way. Alright, I'm going to get my aquamarine too. Aquamarine is a crystal that is good for healing your heart chakra. Alright, I got my amethyst here for protection for me and you on this. I don't know, I don't care, I don't give a fuck energy, okay? Like, that is a 3D mask, okay? It's a 3D mask, alright? Too many people gonna try them, alright? You a divine being having a human experience. Some of us have lived through it and still are a little bit slower moving when it comes to learning how to deal. Not even deal, to tap into this softness, this inner child, this joy, this light before the world try to, crush it out of you and mold it into the way they needed you to be. And this emotion was not a good emotion, and that emotion was not a blah, 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 okay? Yes, they have gratitude for your role in their healing. That's beautiful, Spirit. That is beautiful. We got any other signs, messages? All of them. Yes. I'm also gonna say 3, 7, 33, 7, 6, 6, 7. The kids be doing that. And I feel like that's funny. Like, y'all have a way that y'all bring out the child in each other. There's Cancer, so your moon or theirs could be in Aries, Gemini, or Cancer, since we specifically have a planet on this card as well. Productivity. They could also like pumpkins or Halloween. The fall could be very significant in your counterpart journey. Your birthday or theirs could be in the fall. What up, fellow fall babies? All right, what up, what up? And I see here with these scissors, they cutting things out that does not serve their productivity and healing. It does not show them up in a state of gratitude, okay? 8 could be significant. 8s have been following me all day long, okay? So I'm also seeing there's a special message for you in the 888s. So 888 been following me. It has its patterns, right? So you could also be being followed by a series of numbers. So a series of 3s, 6s, 7s, 8s, There's the progression happening, okay? In numerology, the numbers 1 through 9, so you will see me add numbers together and make them into the single digit numbers. Those are the numerology numbers. Then there is a few mastery numbers. Dabble into that. We're not going to dive deep into that right here. But they are cutting cords that don't serve their productivity. And I feel like you may or may not have been one of those things. Ooh, you may have thought you wasn't one of those things, but you really was one of those things. You see how these scissors is open? They want you to know that you, like, they can't cut you out. Cutting you out it hurts their own soul growth. Yeah, 2 could be significant. So February, we have Pisces, a pen. Yeah, somebody might be old. Yeah, see, communication. Here with this old school love letter with the pen. Look at this old ass pen. Huh, that's what the Declaration of Independence was written in. I feel like they declaring, independence. They taking spirits nudges. They taking this little risk, right, to give you this communication of love and friendship, letting you know that you are important. You are an important piece of them. Not that you are an extension of them in the 3D, but the energy is the same. There's no other matching energy. It just does not. Okay? Other motherfuckers can pretend. So y'all may have dealt with that. If you have not dealt with that, and you guys have been together this whole entire time, maybe y'all have had periods of like separation and stuff. So if that is the case for you on your counterpart journey, even though it's not the case for me on mine, they want to let you know that they want to heal whatever felt like betrayal, whatever felt like not love, not pure. I want to heal that with you. You've helped them heal that within them. Right? Alright, Spirit, are we out of signs? Alright. Oh, with this victory. Yes, 44. Angel 44 with this here victory. In Aries twice. I told y'all's Mars placement is real significant. Look at what planet placements are in your Aries, what house your Aries is in. Look at it. Look at it. Somebody come and look at it. Yeah, victory. They love watching you put your crown on. They love watching you shine. See, a divine counterpart is not gonna be like nobody else, all right? Nobody. And you know that. You know that. You know it. It doesn't matter what nobody else says. It doesn't matter that nobody else gets it, okay? You get it. You understand it. And they want to be a part of your victories in life. The healing, the gratitude, the productivity, the communication. Yes, they want to be present with you. Present. Yes, with the 10, I would do anything for you. With this healing, absolutely they would. Speaking as a counterpart, absolutely. You come, I come running, baby. All right, Ashanti just popped in my brain. Ooh, okay, 8 with this gratitude. I told y'all that triple. I promise y'all that triple eight is finna come out here. We got it twice. It's been a day, okay. I bought some rugs at Home Depot because they was $8.88. And I was like, okay, spirit. I need these rugs, okay? They just want you all the time. They are grateful. I feel like you've been a part of a lot of the seeds that they've planted, the seeds of gratitude, the reasons why they can show up today and be grateful. What is this, spirit? Okay. I just want you all the time. Let's tell them about this. What else we want to tell them about this love letter? Yes, I told y'all sexy time is coming. Spirit be trying to tell y'all. So your birthday could be October 3rd, October 7th, October 1st, October 8th, October 2nd, October 4th. We got with Aries, we got, so that's, what is that? April 3rd, 7th, 4th, 6th, 8th, 2nd, 10th. August 8th, 2nd, 4th, 3rd, 6th, 10th. Okay, counterparts. Get you guys some birthdays too. Don't be shy. We're going to tell them a love letter. They let a stack fall out. Yeah, 1010 is significant. You make my heart full. And this doesn't even have to be just in sexy time, but they are grateful for you, grateful for your presence in the world. They wonder about you. They wonder what you doing, what you working on over there in the cut, all sneaky, all like just in your own little bubble, right? But don't let me stop the counterparts, because that sexy time energy, let me have you. It's not, like I said, it's not just sexy time. They want to have you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically on all of the levels. And they want to communicate with you about this, okay? Y'all gonna be like 2 peas in a pod. I just looked at these peas right here. 2 peas in a pod. With that balance, with that 2 right there. Spirit be knowing what spirit be doing. Ooh, and then we got 10, 10, 10 on the table. That completion. Y'all gotta look up angel number 10. I promise you, some of these double digits be coming up. I want to start a family with you. They want a victory with you. They want victory. We getting another round. Spirit of the Hermit Tarot. Yeah, let's give him another round. Give him another round. Told y'all the one. Reach out. This healing, they getting their courage up. Okay, if you here watching this love letter, if it's coming 24/11 when I just said that, if you here watching this love letter, reaching, okay, spirit is encouraging them to reach out. They've been healing what's holding them back from reaching out. All right. Oh, and we just got a whole bunch. I just told you guys the 8 just flew out. I don't even know what's underneath of it. What is underneath of it? It don't even matter. I told y'all all day long. I cannot make this up. That was a live show for y'all. What? Oh my goodness. I love it. Yes. Won't spirit do it? Yes, she will. Hmm. Yes, with this, I'm too afraid to talk to you. I told you they're healing. They healing that. And they're also grateful for the moments that they were afraid to talk to you. Okay, they did serve a purpose, but they are not choosing to move in that fear anymore. Yes. With this, I know you from somewhere. 6, cause you been. They know that this fear. Mm, that fear is just keeping them from that full heart. All right, cause they going through this cycle, right? There's some fear, okay? Anything worth doing, you gonna have some fear in doing it, right? And we have double sixes on the table, triple sixes on the table. Okay, I could be your hero, baby. Yeah, I feel like y'all may have initially thought y'all were the villains in each other's story, even though it never felt like that, right? This is just, your fear was running away with you. They want to protect you. They want to provide with you, right? They want to build with you, build a life, a family. For some of y'all, a career, because we got 10 tens on the table, but I'm going to do anything for you, and you make my heart full with this. I would do anything for you. I'm feeling this 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups, you know what I'm saying? And it's 10 right here, that 10 right here. So we're not going to leave out them 10s, okay? 10, 10, 10, spirit, like, definitely. I told y'all, definitely, they want all of this with you, all of it. So if you came here looking for confirmation, do they want me? Yes, their soul wants you. That 3D mind wants you. They catching up with this. I'm too afraid to talk to you. That's the 3D stuff, okay? When I say it takes a minute for it to come down, for you to heal all of this, like, I don't care. And then sometimes you try to get loud with spirit gonna be like, I know your ass better get where you're supposed to be. Because you can catch attitudes with spirit. Go ahead if you want to. You go right on ahead in your divine counterpart journey. And spirit will go right on ahead and just keep letting you know that this one isn't in either one of y'all's control, okay? It is in spirit's control. We can get back to these love letter messages, all right? I feel like both of you guys are understanding this. And as a reader, just so y'all know, since I'm shuffling these other messages, I will use you, he, she, they, them, put whatever pronouns, insert your correctedness in here, okay? Alright. Break on through to the other side. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I feel like they want to break into this new role as your hero, okay? With this, yes, yeah, the fear. Remember, we was talking about the fear, so they want to unpack a little bit of that, all right? They want to apologize that they hit that. that they hit their cut. Okay. It was exactly 3000 on the clock when I said that. They want to apologize that they ran away when things got hard. They're healing this. This is a lot. This guilt is a lot of why they don't reach out in the 3D, why they feel held back a little bit. Yeah, because they're healing this confusion. Because we have reciprocity. They know that there's reciprocity in this connection. Remember I said what I love about these two cards right here. You see the difference? So there's some very big 3D differences in you guys. And this could have been across cultural boundaries. This could have been across oceans. Y'all could be very, like I said, and I've said before, watered differently, but there is reciprocity. They want to have equal give and take. They no longer, I mean, there still is some in the 3D confusion about where they stand. Okay, we ain't gonna sugarcoat it here, telling people what they want to hear and stuff. There is some confusion about where y'all stand in the 3D, but they want this give and take, okay? They want this equal give and take between the two of you. We're gonna do it like this, okay? Yes, with this reciprocity. With this confusion, they want you all the time, even though they're too afraid to talk to you. And you make my heart full. I know you from somewhere with this reciprocity, so y'all feel that same way. And I feel like y'all seeing each other's like productivity. Okay, collective. I'm gonna need y'all to chill real quick. They're like, hold on, we gotta talk about why there's also this fear. With this, I felt like you didn't care what I say. With this, I don't know, I don't care, and I don't give a fuck. Y'all had to show up like that, okay? This was the villain. This was the villain energy. That was when they was wearing the mask. That was before they had put their crown on. And I see you guys having a conversation about those moments where you felt unappreciated, unseen by your counterpart in the 3D. Okay? Yeah, hope. Yeah, because they haven't given up on this yet. They never did. And even when they was acting all of these, you feel me? All of them, especially this one, okay? Even when they was acting like this, their soul, their heart was in conflict with that choice. With this, I'm too afraid to talk to you. I'm about to escape. Yeah. They're realizing that in running from this and running away, right, they realized they didn't want to give up on it, right? They had to heal that escape tendency, that initial knee-jerk reaction. Yeah, with this confusion, missed opportunity. They are scared that they missed their opportunity, that divine opportunity with you, because they feel like they should not have, they didn't act when they should have. Or maybe they shouldn't have acted when they did. You know what I'm saying? Because I almost said that. Right? So for some of you guys, you might have took Spirit sign and went on your own, free will, right? I feel like yeah, it's not That understanding that it's not a missed opportunity, okay? Because why would spirit be bringing you back up, be bringing you back around? This is not the same thing as a karmic. This feels watered. This feels honest. Like the truth between the two of you guys, y'all cannot lie to each other. You can lie to other people about each other. I mean, if y'all are doing that, then it's probably, some type of third party or something involved, right? Because they want this new chapter with you. They want to move on with you in this reciprocated energy of collaboration, right? Healing, gratitude, productivity, communication, victory. It has been a long road of these phases that you guys have been going through. But y'all just stepped out of a cycle with all these tens right here and these new beginnings. Yeah, new beginnings. Because you're done feeling like giving weight to situations where you don't feel appreciated, with trying to fight with people to get them to show up for you. When there's a person, right, that spirit has been trying to connect them with, and that person is you, right? They realized they were holding back hella communication, and that is why you felt unappreciated. That is why they want to tell you that they were holding back a lot from you. In those moments where you felt hurt, potentially if there was a third party involved, okay? This third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be work. It could be themselves. It could be their just their unavailability to the prospect of love or commitment or relationships, or believing in, believing that they could have a significant other. Yeah, I should have expressed myself better. They want to tell you this, and they want to tell you this themselves. Alright, Spirit, we're going to get one more round of these. We're doing 3 rounds of these, or... Yeah. As mend, I want to fix our connection over here with, I want to start a family with you. Amen. Oh, yes. Unexpected outcome. Things did not go the way I planned. They want to tell you that. This is a general love letter, okay? So the details of the situation that you guys are in may differ. But I am getting a specific message. Again, what I said about that third party, things did not go the way that they had planned. Remember when I was talking about you being the villain? They thought you was the villain, even though you wasn't, Wasn't trying to wreck no homes. You wasn't trying to do nothing. You was trying to get closer to what spirit was leading you to get close to. Showing you that you are meant for love. I feel like they're going to shock the shit out you too. They're going to shock the shit out you. Surprise! Oh my goodness, I'm happy for y'all collective. Do y'all see this shit? Y'all see it. Spirit talking about them definitely. Alright, are we Are we done with these? No, we're not done. Okay, that's what I thought, Spirit. Yeah, inseparable. Aw, our love is always there despite the distance. So for my counterparts that are in separation, they have hope. They have not given up on this yet because this is their truth. This is a part of their truth. What they are healing, that elixir of life, right? The love is always there. It's always going to be there. It just is. It is because that is the purpose of a divine counterpart connection, right? Right? That doesn't mean you a doormat or anything like that. No. This is the opposite of that. This person could not. That would be a false twin. If you are in any type of a situation where it feels like you can't have your own space, you can't do your own thing, you can't blah blah blah. This is nothing like that. This is the opposite. This is the opposite of that. You know, that crazy narcissistic ass connection? This is the opposite of that. Okay. I be getting itchy in these readings. What's going on, Spirit? I must just be a part of one of my things or something. I don't know. I feel like you channeling. Things is tingling. For sure. Okay. Get any more of these beautiful love letter messages? Yeah, with this, yeah, they're healing that confusion, this missed opportunity. They're also just grateful that, everything else really didn't work out. Right? Yeah, I wasn't happy with the way things were going. Understanding why everything else didn't work, why it would never work, right? There's something very loyal about a counterpart's heart. We know when we're lying to ourselves. We know when we are not entertaining something that is more than just temporary. Okay? They are unsatisfied with that trajectory. That's why they want reciprocity. That's why they want a new chapter. That's why they are moving on from all of that confusion and self-sabotage with this missed opportunity and this unsatisfied year, because there is this unfinished business with you. We still have things to resolve and discuss. These are, yes, you look at this project, see this? So you could be communicating with this person. Y'all could be doing something creative, maybe something IT, maybe y'all are writing something, maybe a combination of medias are involved. Okay. Yes, get it. Y'all got some stuff y'all supposed to be doing. Okay, spirits. Yep. And they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. To take accountability for their ego. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Pride and your ego can show up in different ways, okay? And I feel like you understand this, especially since this is your person. So if this is not your story, if you do not understand the person's move, and I'm not talking about them, and maybe this reading is not for you, if that's all the person that you could think of, there is someone else that you consistently overlooked. Maybe you've been having Ooh, collective. They've been having epiphanies. They've been, Spirit has been showing out for you. Yep. 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 Understanding why the past happened the way that it happened. Maybe even past lives, right? Because it was in that space where they was healing this struggling energy, right? They want your forgiveness with this apology that they're giving because they want this victory here with you. Yeah, with the reveal, with I want to tell you the truth. Their spiritual truth, their mental truth, their emotional truth, and their physical truth. They want to show up for you the way Spirit intended them to show up for you the first time. Okay. The first time. And this time, their willpower, and Spirit's willpower is the same willpower. Yeah. It's the same willpower. We getting some messages, Spirit? Which tarot you want me to use? I brung it out for a reason. We're gonna use my nightmare before Christmas tarot. Get y'all some more messages, okay? Okay. Yes, okay. With the King of Candles, that King of Wands energy, yes. They're going for what they're most passionate about. They want you to know. They want you to know. Even during this period of rest, okay? They're still resting. Alright. Still resting. Yeah, we're gonna get some tarot. I'm gonna get y'all a couple more messages too coming up, of course. We're just continuing the love letter in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Spirit. Got any tarot for this inseparable? Yeah. Our love is always there despite the distance. This Page of Candles energy. They're healing their heart chakra from all the damage, from all the new beginnings, okay? From everybody that existed before you. You help heal that. You help bring this light into that darkness. When it was at their lowest, Spirit showed them your face over and over and over and over again, so they would know you when they saw you, so that you two will recognize each other in the eyes. Yes, recognize me. Yes. Okay. This is a sexy ass love letter. Okay, Spirit. Yes. Spirit says show up, show out. Oh. Oh, look at my boy. Show up and show out with the gratitude with them kings of presents. Okay. They want to show up for you. Show up for you with this big cup of love. Look at that Santa. It's cute ass. Go ahead. Want to give you a present. Cause you worth it. Oh, they wanna. I just channel Missy. Work it. I ain't now never works. Ooh, don't play with me, spirit. You know we can't get tapped into that crazy ass energy. Okay, that's that crackhead energy. But yes, once they have so much passion, so much energy, so much love for you. Even throughout all the confusion, they're gonna do this shit anyways. Yes, we are not. Yeah, because the 5 of Potions came out reversed. They are not finna miss this opportunity. Not again. No. Because this is unfinished business. They are paying attention to the cup. To the cup that spirit is trying to give them. Alright? You see Jack's hand reaching out for that cup right there? They ain't reaching out for no more nothing else that does not show up in reciprocity. That does not align with where they would like to go. Yeah. And this Hangman energy in reverse. Spirits release them into the wild. It is time, like Rafiki said. It is time. Go, go, they are waiting, they need you. You are a baboon, and I am not. What? That took a minute to understand Spirit's riddles. But Spirit said, we ain't in no Hangman energy no more. Hangman energy is that waiting period. The wait is over. I've been waiting for a girl like you. Yes. I hummed the last part because they've been here. Been waiting on something that been here, baby. It's been here. And it took a few tower moments. Alright. It has shook the shit. Shook that shit all the way clean up. So you can understand, fool, you are not the villain. Fool. Brace yourself, fool. You are not the villain that you think you are. With this heart of gold. Fuck out of here. With this heart of fucking gold. And that's your strength. Alright? You're not designed to be the villain, baby. It's okay. It's alright. Let me talk to him. Yes, okay. Spirit be cooking. The changes have occurred. Yes, with this 5 of Presence, this 5 of Pentacles, this poverty mindset. Yes, they have put that shit away. That's why. Put it away. Poverty mindset. But we talking about lack. We talking about blah. You know what I'm saying? All of the injustices. Spirit is shaking this shit up, you guys. Shaking shit up so that you can forgive yourself, so that you can forgive them, so that you can stop leaving your damn self out in the cold. Okay? Spirit, I feel like you personally telling me to take my ass in the house. Like I did. And I am. We're gonna get some of Jalissa's messages too. She is a great reader. Y'all should definitely check her out. We gonna continue this love letter. Yes. They want your forgiveness for not being ready, for leaving themselves out in the cold, right? For denying themselves, for being in those moments of confusion, and then when they was not, being in those moments of ego, right? Yeah, Spirit is encouraging them not to wait to give you this apology. It has been telling them to reach out. It is like I said, the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, baby. Are we not using Jalissa's messages? That's okay, Spirit. No? We don't need to unpack anything else? Guess not. Yeah. Spirit says, stop not listening to me. All right. Fine. We will not be using Jalissa's messages. Sorry, Jalissa. Y'all should still check her out. She's a dope reader. We have completely different styles. Okay. We really do. We're going to get some dream messages in here because I feel like the counterparts already be, communicating with one another in the dream world. Spirit, where did this light message come from? They said infinity. To infinity and beyond. Yeah. With them triple eights. Now we got quadruple eights. That's 8 4 times. To infinity. Tapped in. Yeah. This divine connection is that forever connection. That is the stack spirit. Oh my goodness. And that's up. It's taking the right path, but there's 2 pentacles up and upright. Look at it. Look at it. It's been like hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus was. A childhood home, boy. Your inner child be geeked up in the dream world. You could be in their inner child house, your inner child house, the meadows, the fields. Remember where you're from and who you really are. This person gets you like tapped in, whether they want to or not, whether y'all are listening to spirit or not. Feel like, let me talk on this one. Let me cook. After I just said we wasn't gonna get no listeners, like, yeah, actually, yes, we will. Aliens. So you may feel like you are in another world, you and your counterpart, when you are in these dream spaces, and I get it. You may be in homes too that you ain't never been in as well. All right. Except that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. That is what they are accepting, for sure. For sure, that's what they're grateful for. Yeah, healing. They're remembering who you are, who they are. So as they remember who they are, they know who you are, right? Yes, child. Give yourself permission to play what they want to be productive for you. They want this reciprocity. They want this new chapter. Y'all got unfinished business with this playtime, okay? And I mean that innocently and mischievously, okay? Spicy, yes. Nasty. Somebody gonna match my okay. With the music right here. I didn't even see that until I just seen that. Would this give yourself permission to play? Yes, you, them, and spirit. What I say about a meadow? What I say about a meadow? Yes, y'all might have been running through some fields, okay? That's a very significant dream with spirit right along beside y'all, okay? Represented by something in that dream with y'all. All right, I ain't gonna go into too much detail again. It's a general read, guys. Specifics. The specifics for my particular stuff, we gonna keep just a little bit private, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Yeah, music. Sing the song of your soul and dance to your unique rhythm. So y'all and music could have there's big things, right? That could be a way that you guys communicate with each other. Yes. Yes, I cannot make this shit up. Elevator. Rise above. Y'all help each other rise above this 3D world. Y'all help pull down your spiritual body into your vessel. No matter how long your spirit has been here. Okay. We are going to get some more messages. I told y'all we was going to do it. All right. What do they want to talk to the counterpart about these dreams? Some of these is flipped over. That's from the old reading. We're not taking that in this. I mean, we can take some of that for sure. Some of those messages from my previous reading was sweet, but we're not in that same energy. What do the counterparts want to talk to each other about with this childhood or this home? For the childhood and the home, you were right. They want to tell you was right about something. Their childhood home. You was right. Okay. You were right, even though they felt in that moment like they couldn't do that right then. So I feel like this is past energy since the you were right came out right on top of it. Be trying to tell y'all, spirit know me. And with this confusion, the fact that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon, yeah, they had to deal with this. Why do I deserve someone like you? Instead of questioning why, it's you. They're grateful. They want to tell you that they're grateful. You're not about to show up in that questioning, confusing, missed opportunity as energy. Alright? They're not going to turn away from spirit's gifts. Especially not this particular gift. Right? What was stopping them from giving themselves permission to play was all of that stuff you triggered in them. Everything they had left undone. In that dream, in that meadow, where one of y'all stopped playing and got serious and left. Y'all were designed to trigger each other. They're understanding that. It's not an attack that you triggered them. You're supposed to. Okay, spirit. Yeah. You were supposed to trigger them because they needed to be able to challenge the people that didn't believe in them. The people, yeah, that have hurt them. Yeah, because it all felt too much. You triggering them triggering them. But there's reciprocity here. And as much as they felt triggered by you, they know that you also felt triggered by them, and that there was mirroring in this. It was all too much energy. Like I said, everything in a counterpart journey is reciprocal. What you are mad at in them exists in you, and vice versa. Yeah, their life was a mess right then. They want you to understand that, regardless of how things look on the surface, or where you thought they was, or who you thought they was, you know what I'm saying, or how you seen them. The life was a mess then. Okay? Because inside their mind was a mess then. Okay? It takes sometimes a long time for the mental and the emotional to catch up. They're using music to explain to you guys too that music has helped heal them. Music may be their therapy. Music may be a part of your therapy. Music is a great therapy. So I got tarot and I got music, and y'all will hear me be channeling songs and everything. Yes. Passion is too much. The pain was necessary. A pain is transmuting into passion, because they understand that this wasn't malicious. It was energetic. It was powerful. But it wasn't malicious. And neither one of y'all were in complete control over everything. Like, y'all was trying to listen to spirit. Right? Yeah. Again, what I say, my life is a mess right now. So for some of you guys, they definitely feel they want you to know in this love letter that that's a part of their truth. They want to heal this connection with you. They want to mend this connection with you. And when they was feeling, yeah. They didn't know the walk away was, you was gonna walk away. You know what I'm saying? And they want you to know that the life was a mess when they had to walk away. Yeah. You was right about that mess situation too. You might have warned them, you might have told them something. Yeah. And with this, why do I deserve someone like you? There is gratitude as well. Even though y'all may be in a no contact situation, they want to be fully honest with you. Spirit is trying to block my... Is that spirit? Spirit like, that ain't me. Yeah. Without this reciprocity, without you in their heart, you know, to not choose you is to choose to be alone, and that's a feeling that's way too much. Yeah. That is a feeling that is way too much. Yeah. They want to communicate with you that they had to let you go to find themselves. And it really was the hardest thing that they had to do. Yeah. Yeah. They stepping into their power. They feeling very obsessed with you right now. But they stepping into their power. Yeah. Emotions overwhelm them. This love is crazy. They want to say, I like you. You're crazy. Yeah. They're scared of rejection. Here with this reach out. They're weighing their decision. Right? Tapping into forever, right? These feelings are eating me alive. If they was the one who was acting in confusion, they was the one that walked away, if they was the one that didn't understand how worthy they was, their feelings, keeping them feelings back, holding themselves back from you is eating them alive, okay? Yes, because they are stuck. Envisions you together anytime. Like, it doesn't matter. Working, sleeping, dreaming, eating, playing, resting. Right? Spirit, any more shadow messages? I call these kind of the level oracle shadow messages. They be bringing the truth, yeah. With this, I have to let you go to find myself. It hurts so much. You know. You know how much it hurt. You know those nights of crying when you knew you wasn't crying for none of them toxic ass people. You was crying because in cutting yourself away from the toxic people, you was trying to cut out your own heart space. Like all connections, right? Yeah. That cold energy, that rejection of love energy, they want you to know that they understand that you didn't deserve the way they had treated you, the way they had showed up in that moment. Yeah, these painful memories. They're releasing these painful memories. That's why there's this kind of pause and this Two of Pentacles with the infinity. Okay. Spirit knows I don't like surprises. I don't like ruining surprises. I love surprises. I don't like ruining surprises. Yeah, they're hoping for forgiveness for those painful memories. And spirit is shaking shit the fuck up. Spirit is shaking shit the fuck up. We getting some light body messages on these shadows. Before I could even say it. This, yeah. I'm scared of rejection. My life is a mess right now. Yeah, you were right. 36. 36, 36. So, angel number 99. Completing a cycle. Yes, with cosmic tones of light. I said spirit is showing up and showing out. Yes. For the counterparts. Yes. Again, angel number 6, E6, 66. Here with this 24, sacred geometry of the soul. I told you guys, spirit, there's so many cards in this deck. There's no repeating cards. Spirit pop up. What would spirit be popping up when we be talking about what we be talking about? Yes, 35 ancestral lineages. Your ancestors is helping y'all find each other. Ooh, spirit is spilling the tea. Your ancestors, when you was in your dark night of the soul, your ancestors is the ones that was passing you the face of your counterpart. That face that just brings you automatic hope. That face that just lit up the inner child in you before it was ever touched by the bullshit in this world. And third eye chakra is big in. Look at this. 6, 6, 6, 6. 5 sixes, guys. Third eye chakra. On. It's real like put that shit on that shadow and stop playing. On. It's turned on. Amen. This communication. They're communicating with spirit. Yes. Solar plexus chakra to tap in to you. 3. What brings them joy? What did I say? I've not seen this card before. But the solar plexus will come up a lot on some other cards. But this actual card coming out, my light worker deck. That's what I've called it. I've forgotten what this deck is actually called. Light workers. Here we are, light bodies. Yes, the solar plexus chakra. They've been healing that. Yes, detoxing from anyone and everyone is not you. Sacred. Yes, tapping in 33. Ooh, that's 333, you guys. Oh my God, the cosmic heart. You, spirit, your counterpart. Tap the fuck in on the love letters. Spirit be showing up and showing out. Ooh, itchy. Spirit be showing up and showing out. That is awesome. Yes, with this throat chakra, ancestors giving you the tea. Ancestors coming through with the tea. Yes, that throat chakra. You are healing how you are speaking to yourself, how you are allowing other people to speak to you, the love you are accepting in your life, what you want for yourself with this tube right here, with this sacral chakra. What I say? Sacred. Sacral. Crown chakra tapped in. Because y'all did that spiritual rebirth. You are not the villain. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Let me get my citrine. Tapped into the joy. Spirit is, yes, because y'all have birthed the new. Y'all have rebirthed your spiritual stuff. You are rebirthing yourself in the 3D. Bruh. With this with the yin yang, divine union. Spirit be spiriting. Spirit be spiriting. Heart chakra, soul star chakra. Yeah, perpetual motion, creation, and intergalactic communication. That's 3737. I'm just looking at what slid off, y'all. Bam. Alright, guys. I'm gonna leave this beautiful love letter right there. It'll all work out. I forget what song that is off of, but yeah, that was one of the Soprano songs. And if y'all remember, it was 1:20:00 on the clock when I said that it'll all work out. Um, but I am an alto. And that song be getting up real high right there. I can't be hitting them Whitney notes, spirit. But yes, it'll all work out. It's from your counterpart, from spirit and your counterpart. It'll all work out. So y'all have a beautiful night, day, time, whenever you are watching this, okay? It's a beautiful time in your life. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.